Oi oi, Brooksy here from Bro Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the new Modern Warfare. Activision choosing to use the same iconic name, but can it live up to it? Today we're going to dive into the campaign, the multiplayer, and Warzone. Let's get into it. Yes, the Call of Duty campaign is back, baby! After being sorely missed from Black Ops 4, obviously in good old COD fashion, it's moderately short, being able to be completed in roughly 5 to 6 hours depending on the difficulty. The story being exciting as you play through as your two main protagonists, Captain Price and Carl Garrick. With fast-paced gameplay, it can feel difficult to keep up with what's going on sometimes, if it wasn't for the slow but graphically pleasing cutscenes filling you in. I have to say I was really impressed with these, they looked amazing. Although they can feel dragged out and slow sometimes, it does make for a nice break in between all the mayhem and killing. A lot of the levels really made me feel immersed in the game, whether I was smack bang in the middle of a war zone, blowing up helicopters with drones, or sneaking through homes with night vision goggles on, especially when playing with headphones. I don't really want to go too much into detail in later on gameplay, for spoiler reasons obviously, but one level early on really stood out for me. It's set in the middle of a terrorist attack in London, you're thrown into the mix, gunfire, explosions going off in every direction, police and people running all over the place. I almost just wanted to stand there and take it all in, but couldn't because some nut had decided to run towards me with a bomb. Wanker. As far as COD campaigns go, it's up there with one of my favourites, being fast paced with some good action scenes and some special moments. In terms of COD campaigns, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Right, let's get onto the multiplayer. The good old multiplayer. The main reason so many COD fans keep returning year after year. It's a similar setup to previous CODs with your free-for-alls, team deathmatches and killed confirms. There's been a couple of changes and new features added, like the voting system has been taken away. But they've added a quick play option, which I really like to be fair. You just queue in a randomly selected game mode. So it should theoretically mix things up, but doesn't always. I've played 4 kill confirm matches in a row numerous times now. They've added a new mounted feature, which lets you sort of mount your gun on top of a cover on the side of a wall. It's designed for less recoil and steadier aim. If I had to be critical of the multiplayer, I don't know if it's just me, but footsteps seem so loud. The amount of times I couldn't tell if someone's running towards me or in the room above me. Also, the maps just feel really samey and bland. How many times am I going to see ship containers and caves in Call of Duties? I just wish Activision would take some risks, at least put some colour into the maps. Who am I kidding, to be fair? I'm one of these people that are going to return year after year anyway. Hours of fun to be had here, whether it's ranking up or unlocking new guns, or just even playing through the large amount of game modes. Right, let's take a dive into Warzone. It's free, even if it does take up half your storage on your console. You don't actually need the base game to play it, which is pretty cool. Obviously there is microtransactions, why wouldn't there be, it's Activision. So basically it's a hellstorm of 150 players, either playing free-for-all, trios or teams of 4. So much gear to collect, you have colour-coded chests for loot, which make a very familiar Fortnite chest sound. Dropping your common colour scheme weapons, your greens, your blues and purples, you know the score. Cashing this is very important as you can buy perks, kill streaks, your own gun loadouts, and even bring teammates back to life from designated buy stations all around the map. One thing I would say, it pays to be less gun-ho and take it slower. Where I have always been someone who likes to just jump in balls deep and run around like a headless chicken, I had to switch up my game style for Warzone. At the start I couldn't last more than 5 minutes and no way were my teammates spending their cash to bring me back. I was a loose cannon, I couldn't blame them to be fair. Once I learned to adjust, many more kills and even some wins came my way. I'm not saying you should just find a spot in the middle of the storm and camp. Just take it slow. Large parts of the map are so wide open that just simply running across them, you're going to get picked off. If you do happen to get killed early on, there's a nice little feature called the Gulag. F knows where they got the name for that. Maybe you could tell me in the comments. But basically you go one-on-one with someone else who's just been killed as well, for a chance for one of you to get that magical respawn. So first time I'm in there, I'm sweating. I want to get back in the action. Countdown finished. Here we go. Then BAM! Some fucking nutters throwing a stone at my head. Yeah, while you wait for your turn in the Gulag, you can throw stones at other people in the middle. Savage, mate. I obviously didn't get the magical respawn that time. I was far too distracted by all the stone throwing. Brilliant. It is good fun. It's a nice way of giving you a second chance on top of potentially being brought back to life from your teammates. It's a good sized map. When the gas storm comes in, it comes in hard and fast. So you better get moving, as it's going to get ya. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to spank that subscribe button and tickle that notification bell to stay up to date with all future content. Stay safe. Peace.